It appears I'm not the only one who is not happy with all of the so-called patriots who are bending over to get effed in the you-know-what by woke corporations in order to make some sort of cash grab out of it, which is exactly what continues to happen with a lot of the stuff that's going on with Bud Light. So Megyn Kelly goes on tirade against Bud Light, criticizes Kid Rock and Dana White, and says that they are bending the knee, which honestly, I kind of agree with here. So let's go ahead and get into this and see what Megyn Kelly has to say. She kind of goes off here. It's actually pretty beautiful, pretty epic. So let's go ahead and see what she has to say in this video.
This is like the only successful boycott that Republicans have ever engaged in. It's the only time they've stuck together and actually been heard.
Which is sad, but also unfortunately kind of true. You know what I mean? Like, unfortunately, that's just the state of Republicans / conservatives. Don't really like to put those two in the same category because they're not always, but yeah, let's continue.
Because Kid Rock and Dana White want to give it up, we're supposed to all surrender our principles now. And I like Kid Rock.
Let me just say, don't give up on the boycott. First of all, there's much better beer out there that you can be drinking than Bud Light, okay? Bud Light is like bottom of the barrel. Let's just be honest, okay? Bud Light is probably one of the crappiest beers out there that you can get. Literally, like, I can find, like, I would rather drink pretty much any other beer than Bud Light. First off, before this whole boycott stuff even happened, that was my position on Bud Light. So the reason why people even feel like they need to support Bud Light again just doesn't make any sense.
I actually do. I like the guy, but he's wrong. He can do what he wants. If he wants to drink a Bud Light, he can. He does not speak for the rest of us. Many of us are still deeply offended by that brand's partnership with the person who makes his living mocking women.
Boom. 100% correct.
Dylan Mulvaney, not to mention what they said about their core audience and customer base, which is that they've gotten too fratty and they want to get away from them. Who at Bud Light thinks that we do what Kid Rock tells us to? It wasn't Kid Rock shooting the Bud Light cases that led to the backlash. That was just one person who was angry. Never mind Dana White, who...
So Kid Rock, complete BS, the fact that he's bending over for Bud Light. It's absolutely ridiculous. I wish that conservatives and, freedom-loving Americans, whatever you want to call the people, not leftists, let's just put it that way, okay, the anti-leftists, I wish that they would be more staunch about more boycotts like this, to be honest. I think that that would be amazing for just a cultural shift. But anyway.
Who runs UFC, like, who that is part of this is like, oh, well, Dana gave it up, so me too. That's not how this works. Dana White got $100 million for giving it up.
Exactly. And exactly, like, Dana White does not speak for me, and I'm sure that Dana White doesn't speak for you guys either. Kid Rock doesn't speak for me. He doesn't speak for you guys either. And I think we've seen that. I think we've seen a lot of people that are like, what the heck are you doing, Kid Rock? What the heck are you doing, Dana White? Why are you guys willing to sell your souls in order to gain the good graces again of some sort of woke beer company that makes crap beer? And it shows you just how weak and pathetic so many conservatives, Republicans, whatever you want to call them, can be. It's absolutely ridiculous.
For bending the knee to them. And now we're like, to me, it's just absurd that Bud Light won't fucking apologize, but will pay $100 million to the fighter guy so that the rest of us will bend the knee. You bend the knee, sir. You bend the knee. He hasn't apologized. He hasn't asked for forgiveness. And the reason he hasn't asked for forgiveness is because he's too beholden to the radical, nasty trans activists who are men.
Yep, 100%. So let me know what you think about what she has to say here. What is your kind of position on everything that's going on with Bud Light? Hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like, subscribe, and I'll talk to you all in another video very soon.